With a Lutheran mother and a Jewish father and a Muslim brother-in-law, I've seen it all. So, with the Middle East living in one family, I have never quite understood the dispute, or the supposed ingrained hatred, between certain religions. This ingrained hatred that formed thousands of years ago has been recounted and retold so many times it is hard for me to understand what it all actually means, and why it seems to have grown since its beginnings. That is why I decided to put religion, all religion, under examination, to be evaluated by the Rotary four-way test, to possibly uncover or disprove the idea of embedded separation that plagues the minds of so many. First of all, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Well, the answer to this question varies. God can be everything, or God can be nothing. To say that religion is beneficial to everyone would be like assuming one-size-fits-all clothing actually does fit all. To some, a slightly loose sock that claims to be the right size for every foot will suffice, but to others, the fit has to be perfect to be worth it. So, I say, much like a sock, religion is as beneficial as a person allows it to be, or as he needs it to be, because believing that the archaic restrictions written thousands of years ago still benefit all today would be an overstatement. There are rules written within every holy text that have been detrimental to many. But so many feel the benefits that come with belief, the spirituality, the motivation, the worldly sense that accompanies reading or hearing the holy text. The tiny snippets within the grueling 2-hour service that for some reason stuck in our minds. And any person, from any religion, can relate to this motivation or these 2 hours, because all religions have one simple goal in mind: to create moralistic, honest human beings. No matter what text you study, what service you attend, there is the potential, no, there is the power to be beneficial to you and everyone around you. Is it fair to all concerned? Outside looking in, religion can appear biased or altogether cruel, restricting love and diet and lifestyle. Many feel ostracized for going against one of the many rules that every religion seems to have. But we are not seeing the unfairness of the religion. We are seeing the unfairness of the people, the extremists, the few who take the text too far, that feel inclined to belittle the unholy. And when only seeing the negativity behind belief, it is no wonder so many have construed ideas of a religion as a whole. But religion itself is a belief, and a belief only concerns a person doing the believing. So how can it be unfair? How can the thoughts on whether or not God's existence is true or false be unfair? Holy text is an interpretation that changes for each reader. Each reader is given the opportunity to take this text and apply it to the world around him. Apply it to the way he sees the world around him. Will it build goodwill and better friendships? I would like to answer this question with a wholehearted yes. So many friendships are formed within the walls of a confirmation class or Hebrew lesson. It is almost remarkable. These friendships are the ones that last a lifetime. But on the flip side, I have seen my religion create enemies for me that would have never originally existed. I remember sitting in my human rights class with my big curly hair and a very Jewish last name, being stared down by the girl from Jordan while talking about the Middle East. Although I did not build a friendship, I did build character. I worked to understand her resentment, and the more that I thought about it, the more that I realized this one thing. If I were put in the situation that she was put in, I would be resentful too. So I did not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. I simply took her experience into consideration. And I know that the Christian boy sitting 3 desks away from me did not notice her death glare, or see my comfort level quickly drop. And I also know that he has never as deeply considered the life of the Jordanian girl across the room, or the lives of the people across the world, living in the heart of the conflict, for that matter. Is it the truth? It's funny. There's not necessarily any one truth behind religion. There's no way to prove the unprovable. But that's the beauty of it all. The truth to one person does not mean the truth to another. So let me evaluate the truth surrounding religion, the truth that so often goes ignored, the truth that any one religion is not hijacked. It is not filled with greedy or terroristic or selfish followers. The truth that our minds are just jaded. The truth that we enter this world creating imaginary separation, non-existent borders. The truth that the person going to synagogue on Saturday and the person going to church on Sunday do not hold as many differences as they believe. The truth that someone celebrating Eid and someone celebrating Kwanzaa still believe in the same God. The truth that we do not see the bear that eats fish as any